Hey there, I'm Jeff. Welcome back to PowerBarnGarage. Today we're gonna do the fork oil on this 2004 Harley-Davidson Super Glide. I already got the forks and the wheels off and everything, and we'll put it back together. So let me get you over to the bench to go through changing this fork oil. Alright, so I got the fork hooking device. I got a couple gloves around it, rubberized gloves. I don't want to tear my fork up, but see, got my drain pan right below it. Already got the bolt pulled out there, and that is a 35 millimeter socket or bolt. It's huge. So try to get this without letting the springs fly everywhere. That's what I was afraid of. But the oil's flowing free, so that's a positive. Problem is getting that pushed back down and that lid back on it. But to do it, you got to. I'm gonna pour a little oil down through this just to get the old stuff out. All right, so it's drained. Put this screw in and clean the oil off of the fork. So it's actually 9 ounces on a drain and fill. It's like if I'd tear this completely apart and rebuild it, put new springs and everything in it, then it'd be the 10.6, but 9 ounces for this. Got to work the air out of it. Hear it sucking. I don't hear no suction coming out of it, so Now, this is the fun part. Oh, wait, hold on. So we got the cap back on. I'm gonna clean that up. Not polish it, but just wax it and stuff. And then get it back on the bike. It's not that bad. It took what, 10 minutes? Alright, so I just got to do the other one. I'm just going to do that real quick, get it knocked out of the way, and then when I put it back together, I'll get you guys, show you how to put it back together. Alright, so we're going to put the front end back together. This is these bolts right here that pinch the fork. They're T45. So make sure you get the right fork for the right side. This is single caliper. Find my mark, get the fork lined up on it. It don't matter. You don't have to you can move these. They don't have to be lined up when you put them on. That vise, I need to get me fork clamp. Scratch my tubes a little bit. All right, so that's 45. So go put the wheel on. So you see there's 2 washers on here. There's this big one that goes on the brake side. This goes on that side. Oh, come here. So there's a notch in this right here. It's going to face away from the axle, so it's going to face the fork. Then the washer, the nut, my ratchet, don't know what happened to it. There it is. So, to get this, let's get you something long and skinny. Stick it through the hole on the other side to hold it. I'm gonna go through and torque everything in a minute. It's rolling good. Alright, so get the brake back on. So these bolts, there's one here and here, they're two different sizes. That's one, and that's one. So the long one goes in the top, shorter one goes in that. It's just a 10mm 12-point. All right, so the fender 4 bolts. So this outside is an Allen head bolt. It's a 1/4. All right, so my camera died. So you got the 4 bolts on the fender. They're 13 and the Allen head's a 1/4. Then you got your pinch bolt over here. Got to make sure that's tightened up, which is a 15 millimeter and 8 millimeter. So that gets the whole front end put back together. Just got to take it for a ride now, see if anything needs adjusted. But if you liked the video, you found it useful, you got any questions, just write them down there in the comment section. I'll answer them best I can. But if you found the video useful, helpful in any way, hit that like button, subscribe. It's free, don't cost you anything. So we'll see you next time. If you guys want to see anything in particular or got questions about anything, feel free to comment. I'll get back with you. All right, thanks for watching this episode of Power Barn Garage.